Alright guys, please tell me I'm not crazy. Oresrush did not used to be this dusty, right? I wonder if there's some kind of dust storm going on or something, because I swear to God everything was fine before, and now it's like we're in the middle of a dust storm. Welcome back to Octopath Traveler 2, everybody. In the last episode, we finished off Hikari's Chapter 2 in Montwise, and today we are back in Oresrush in order to start Throné's Chapter 2 for the Mother's Route. Let's take a quick rest at the inn, shall we? Alright. Where's the tavern? I don't think this is it. Yeah, I don't think it is. Tavern should be... Yep, it's back there. Great. Alright. Let's take Hikari out for Throné. And we should be good to go. Is there anything I want to steal from people around here? I don't think so, considering we've already been here with Particio, but let's go see what all's here. Is there anybody in the house? Nope. Not by the looks of it. Although could really use some repairs. Alright, what about you, friend? We'll make this town twice as prosperous as it once was. Alright, good to know. A long spear and a fire soulstone, huh? An impulsive and passionate young man raised in Oresrush. He might owe his boundless optimism to his tendency not to think things through, but that in itself can be considered a talent.
That was very helpful.
Interesting, and we'll get a hidden item somewhere. What about you, Pops? This here town's my home. I'll do my best to protect it until the end of my days. That's an admirable sentiment. Traveler's Mantle? I suppose we could take that. We'll have to wait for the resistant nuts. Particio's father. He left his drunk and abusive father at the age of 8, set up his own shop at the age of 16, but lost it all in the fire when he was 24. After that, he met Rock and started a new business, which earned him a fortune. He had Particio when he was 32 and lost his wife just before turning 40.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ, that was a whirlwind of messaging. First it was happy, then it was sad, then it was sour, then sweet, then gone. A silver coin, huh? I'll take that. Harry, a miner who works hard to provide for his beloved wife and 6 children. He is much older than Particio, but decided to throw his lot in with a merchant on account of the younger chivalrous spirit. And we'll learn about Harry's self-deprecating joke. This is a real chuckler, I tell you. So, just the other day I was in the mood to party. I didn't have enough leaves for a night on the town, so I thought I'd sell some old junk. I go up to my wife and say, "Hey, darling, do you have any useless old things you want to get rid of?" She looks at me and says, "You betcha, he's standing right in front of me." Ha ha ha! My wife, she's a riot, I tell you. She knew I was just looking for some spare change to waste on partying, so she let me have it. Interesting. I wonder why we have this now. Do you want to go into the foundry? Probably not yet. Again, why is it so dusty? I would love to know. Is it less dusty at night? Nope, it's still fairly dusty even at night. Okay. Howdy there. I've got a killer of a joke. Want to hear? Sure. A silver coin, and we'll leave you the wheat bread. One of Particio's close friends. He is highly impressionable and admires Particio's generosity. He lost the first coin he received, but is unwilling to admit this to anyone, so he pretends that another coin is that keepsake instead. Okay. Yeehaw! Roll up your sleeves, because this'll have your stitches in stitches. I once knew a man who couldn't refuse any job no matter how demeaning. So one day I asked him, "Why can't you just shake your head and say no?" The man gave me a serious look and said, "Because all this debt is a pain in my neck." Hilarious, right? Interesting. Why are we just gleaning a bunch of jokes from people? Oh, there's nothing here. I'll just climb down the ladder. Can I leave through the back? No, I can't. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to go the long way around if I want to get back down on the first floor. Alright, what about you, sir, in the shop? Salary owner. Looking for something? My shop only carries the best. I would love to know what your shop carries, but apparently I can't buy anything from you, so... GIF. Oh. GIF? I'm on break. I'm not slacking, I swear. Did you turn over a new leaf, my friend? A former thug leader who made a fortune off of silver mines. He has been working for Pap ever since his misdeeds were exposed. Though the townspeople initially doubted his ability to live an honest life, he's gradually winning them over with his dogged devotion to his job. Ah, that's nice of him. We'll let you keep your silver-plated knife. Composed woman. You two? Is everyone around here looking for someone to tell them a joke? No? Oh, sorry about that, then, I guess. I guess it's just Joe who's desperate for a giggle. What does Joe want with jokes? A woman so composed in public that no one ever sees her smile. Despite her handsome features, her standoffish nature makes her unpopular with men. However, after she treated Joe's wounds, he started speaking to her whenever their paths cross. Interesting. I'll let you keep that ice soul stone. Joe, what is up with you and needing jokes every time? I need to think of a joke that'll make her laugh, but what'll tickle her funny bone? I tried all my favorite gags already, and she didn't so much as giggle. I'm sure one of my best friends will have something that'll have her slap at her knee. But I can't ask him, it'll be embarrassing to admit I ain't funny enough. What if there's a good joke just laying around here? So begins the tale of Wanted, a good joke. Interesting. One of Particio's close friends. Ever since losing a duel to the merchant, he has admired his strength and been a loyal companion to him. His most prized possession is the coin he received from Particio. He is confident in his ability to tell a gripping story. Interesting. I'll take your silver coin, thank you very much. Okay, I guess we don't have enough jokes collected, huh? Oh there, cheer up. A gloomy face scares the leaves away. You'll do great today. Alright, thank you for the encouragement. A lovely and lively woman who moved to Oresrush in the early days of its founding. She has seen it thrive and fall, but has never bet against it, and continues to be its champion behind the scenes.
That was very helpful.
Interesting. We'll get a discount at the end, too. Alright, what are you on about, sir? Ranch owner. It isn't just people who get hurt in battle, you know. Horses take their fair share of licks, too. I take in horses who've lost their masters or are injured in war and see they're well cared for. But it's no easy task. You need to understand the equine heart to truly care for them. If you meet anyone with those skills, I'd be grateful if you could introduce them to me. Okay, no problem. The owner of a horse ranch in Oresrush, formerly a storied knight who went through dozens of horses by riding them too hard as mere tools of war, he had a change of heart after the horse he was riding saved his life in battle. He opened his ranch to atone for his wrongs against them. Interesting. A guard's great bow, huh? I'll take that. Alright, let's see who could make use of this woe. No one! Fantastic. Oh well, let's keep heading along then. Let's see, we're gonna need more jokes. What about you, my young fellow? Do you have a joke to tell? I'm gonna catch me heaps of them tumbleweeds today. Well, I don't doubt it, considering that there are tumbleweeds everywhere these days. The youngest boy in town. There aren't many other kids his age, and as such, he frequently plays by himself. This has made him a master of inventing new games to play, but he wishes he had a friend or two to play with.
Thank you.
That's a shame. Hopefully you find someone. Do you have a joke? Outta there! You want to hear this gem of a story I polished up in my spare time? Maybe. One of Particio's close friends. He is somewhat vexed by his low profile among the others who follow Particio, despite being the very first to call him boss. He's currently infatuated with the local tavern maid. Come on, I've got a joke and you've got 2 ears to listen. See that girl over there? Lately I've had my eye on her. So I decided to become a thief and steal her pretty little heart. Interesting. Thing is, she'd been trying to befriend me all along. I may have been a thief, but she was a fierce hunter. Interesting. What do you have? A silver coin? I'll take that. Hey there, traveler. Why not stop in for lunch? It's about that time. Are we in the mood for lunch? I don't know. The assistant at the local tavern, she is not the most graceful and frequently makes mistakes on customers' orders. Several of the patrons find this cute and try to woo her, but she is utterly oblivious to their advances, among other things.
Thank you.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised, huh? Okay, is there anybody in the armory? I worked in the mines for a long time, but I had to quit on account of my back. Interesting. A merchant who used to work in the mines but changed occupations after hurting his back. He still suffers chronic back pain along with bouts of wistful nostalgia whenever he sees the pickaxe that used to be his daily companion. Interesting. A sturdy pickaxe, the likes of which have been used in mining for many years. We have actually the money to purchase it. Alright, I'll take it. We'll save 1,100 leaves for that too. Haha, should have expected as much from you. You've got a great eye.
Thank you kindly.
Alright, let's see if we can't go back to Ned and see if he wants the good jokes we've been telling. Yes, I know you need a good joke. We have 3 of them, in fact. We have Nikki's special joke, Harry's self-deprecating joke, and Ned's romantic advice. Here. What? You picked up not 1, but 3 killer jokes for me? Well, go on, tell me. I can't wait to hear. Interesting. Haha, those 3 always knew how to make me laugh. I loved all of those stories. Now, I just gotta adapt them to my own hilarious sensibilities and make that gal chuckle. Alright, wish you luck. You're back with another bad joke? This is my last laugh, promise. I combined 4 people's worth of fun and made a real hooter. I really hope this will make me laugh as well. I could use a good joke. I once knew a thief who couldn't refuse any job, no matter how demeaning. One day he went up to his wife and asked if she had any useless old things to get rid of. Why, you ask? Because he was a hunter and his debts were a pain in his neck. And? Your point? That doesn't really make sense now, does it? A lick of sand. Can't breathe. The more I think about it, the less sense it. It's so absurd, it's somehow funny. I guess that really was the killing joke. I have a silly laugh. That's why I try not to chuckle in front of other people. It's not a silly laugh, it's the loveliest laugh I've ever heard. Thanks. That means a lot to me hearing you say that. I might not hate it so much anymore. Go get him, Joe! Holy crap, you 3, where did you come from? Hey, what are you fellas doing here? We knew you were anxious about this, so we came to see how it all turned out. You did it, Joe. You came up with a knee slapper. Thanks for giving Joe the push he needed to give it another go. Today's comedic success is all thanks to you, fellas. Thanks. Well, I'm glad we were to put a happy end to that. So ends the tale of Wanted, a good joke. Interesting. Joe's jokes aren't much to take a stick at, but the funny faces he makes, comedy silver. Just the other day, he did the strangest thing with his eyelids. Okay. I like that gal's laugh a lot. I don't know why she thinks it's something to be ashamed of. Then again, I think it was real cute how she blushed afterwards. Oh, that's nice. Damn, I'm ruined. Some lying thief has absconded with the goods I worked so hard to procure. I believed him when he said he was a fellow merchant, trust to know that I am. Oh, please, you must return my wares to me, or I fear I shall lose everything. So begins the tale of stolen goods, huh? Interesting. A young peddler who hurried to Oresrush upon hearing word of its recovery, smelling possible business opportunities. He is currently borrowing money for a major business venture that could fund a long-dreamed-of store. He is virtuous and passionate, but somewhat naive.
Thank you.
Interesting. Do you not have any further information? Okay, I guess not. I wonder where your wares went. Alright, let's go sell everything. We have a bunch of silver coin. They only fetch for 1 leaf each? That is not a fair price. That is barely any price, my good sir. Well, I certainly regret doing that. Oh well. Let's head into the tavern now that we're done with housekeeping and hear the tale of Throné Chapter 2. Hopefully it'll explain why it's so dusty around here. Throné, Chapter 2, Mother's Route. Throné embarks on a journey to win her freedom from the Black Snakes. In order to remove her collar, she must kill both of her parents and take their keys. She heads to Oresrush to learn more about Mother's whereabouts.